Hello, and happy Tuesday, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Mysteria Ecclesiae. Hello, and happy Tuesday, and welcome to... Okay. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this DLC. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, as many of you are aware. And the biggest, and I think the last DLC has just dropped today. I think it's out for everyone now. I think so. I did get a code for the DLC from PlayOn, the publisher of KCD2, so thank you for that. But I'm just getting around to checking it out right now, even though I could have checked it out several days earlier and done a review and all that, but I didn't get around to it. So here we are. What's up, Angie? Hey, Anonymous. Without further ado, let's jump right into it and see what this is all about. The Sedlat's Monastery opens its gates for a rare visit. Discover its mysterious corners, glimpse into the life of the Order's members, and get drawn into unraveling age-old secrets. But beware, your life may be at stake, even in the house of God. One wrong step is enough. Awaiting for us is a new map unlocking the vast grounds of the monastery in Sedlitz, an authentic medieval monastery including the interiors of churches, chapels, and the largest religious building in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Oh, cool. I think we're going to be able to go inside the church that's inside the city, as well as the monastery. A thrilling storyline introducing new characters, reconnecting with some familiar ones, and how it all ends up is up to you. Plenty of side content and hidden places to discover. The DLC can be started in the Kuttenberg region after speaking with Peter of Pisek. Alright, its beginning is marked by a purple shield. Hey, Mouth, what's up? Just starting the DLC right now. So I am going to continue off on my previous load point, which would be this one, the Blacksmith's Commission. I have 108 hours in this run. I think this is the one. Sure. So I technically have already completed the base game on this load point, and I think there's going to be dialogue that matches up with that. Thanks, Angie. Hey, Fireheart, what's up? Long time no see. What's up, Stu? Was just thinking of rewatching your Let's Play. Such a great game, isn't it? I can't wait to see what Warhorse is up to next for their next game. It's so exciting to think about. Okay. I gotta remember how to play this game too, so you guys are gonna have to give me a few minutes to remember how to do combat and all that. I probably should have watched my own beginner's guides. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Considering it's been a while since you last played KCD, you can hold R to see the in-game tutorials again. I literally forgot how to play. Hold on. Alright, so we gotta eat some food. It'll all come back to me. It's just gonna take a few minutes. I only have 2 honey right now? No way. We'll eat 2 honey. Oh, the cool thing is, so any of you guys that didn't know about the previous DLC, it's a monastery, or not monastery, Legacy of the Forge. And this is my own personal forge. We're not going to be playing that today, but this is like my property now. This is like a blanket, it's like a blanket with a hood, and that also has arm circles, or slits. Super chilly today. No, this is all empty. Oh, here we go. Okay, 3 honey should be enough. Now I got even more. 7 honey. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and check out the DLC. Maybe I'll go to bed to start the day here. Start a brand new day, and we'll see what's up. This is my room. Oh, you know, I probably have a ton of money to deck out the customization. It looks like I'm actually back maybe a load point from where I customized, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and sleep and save. Wonder if you guys let me know if the volume ends up being too low. I might have it set on a volume to where... actually, you know what you should always do? You should pass time before you sleep. I might have it set on the volume for video creation versus live streaming. Let's go ahead and pass a few hours. I think it's too low. 70 in Denver today? Oh, come on, man. Why you gotta tell me that? Like a foot of snow on the ground where I'm at. All right, we'll wake up at 8 a.m. That sounds pretty solid. What's up, Athena? No Divinity today because the DLC came out for KCD 2. So we'll be back to Divinity later this week or next week. Okay, let's do it. Off to the DLC. Oh, it is a bad day today in Kuttenberg. How do you call the horse? All right, cool. I didn't forget that. All right, thanks, Angie. I'm gonna leave the volume then.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
All right, let's look for the DLC. Here it is. Mysteria Ecclesiae. I don't know how to pronounce it, something like that. I'm going to go ahead and run it in, even though I could fast travel a little bit closer, just get used to the horse a little bit. What a crappy day.
My, what you...
Yeah, you didn't miss it, you know. 87 degrees, Fireheart. Well, me and Henry seem to be having a little bit different weather than you guys are experiencing. So I think this church actually might open up for the DLC. This isn't the monastery, though. The monastery is... Let's see. I can't remember. Man, it's been a while. This is the monastery over here. And on my first playthrough, I remember coming up here. There was a little side quest, but you could never actually get into the monastery. I think that's the monastery. Yeah, it is. So we're going to be spending a lot of time over there. One of the really cool things about this quest is... It was one of the best quest lines in all of gaming exists in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. And that was the monastery quest in that game, so I'm excited to see what this one offers. What's up, Ian? Thanks for the one gifted, man. I appreciate it, as always. Okay, we are going... how do we get there? I really hate how crappy it is today. Let's pass a few hours, maybe get a little bit nicer out. Oh, nice. I went to Athena. Hey, Scampy, what's up? Just bought this offer from Steam. Very nice. First time playing the game, or are you talking about the DLC? Hey, look at that. Oh, come here, buddy. Come here. Do I have food for you? Come here. Come here, buddy.
Come here, boy.
So dirty. Let me see if I have food for him.
Here you go.
Cool.
Take
We'll give him one small. There we go. Nice. Here you go, buddy. Eat up.
Lucky me, I could use this.
Don't touch my dog's smoked beef, or I will decapitate you. All right, y'all sit back, relax, and let's delve into this DLC and see what it has to offer. A lot of dialogue, as always, but good dialogue in this game.
Henry, how you doing?
You know how it goes. It could always be worse. The war might be over, but the stench of it doesn't fade so easily. And more to the point, how are you, sir? I'm sorry you had to abandon your fortress.
It breaks my heart, too. To think I wanted to get out of here not long ago. Foolishness. But that's behind us now. Life goes on.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but I doubt you just want to ask how I'm doing.
No. You're right. Let me get to the point. I need help with something, but I have no one to ask, even though I know you have a lot on your plate.
Such great characters in this game. So believable, realistic characters. I like Lord Pisek a lot.
Well, I'd be happy to offer my services. What's it about?
An old friend of mine reached out to me, Albich of Unichov.
Albich.
Does the name ring a bell?
Albich. I don't recall that name.
Sadly, I haven't had the good fortune yet.
Well, in this case, it's more the other way round. When you meet him, you'll be the unfortunate one. Albich is a physician. To be exact, King Wenceslas' personal physician.
Oh, I think I did meet him.
It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Aren't these just rumors?
This is about our king's health. Even if they are just rumors, to me, it's cause for concern. I can't just wave it off.
I get it.
When Master Albich heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king.
No. For now, he's heading to Sedlec.
The Sedlec Monastery.
Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albich wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
No, I don't like it. If the abbot is allied with Sigismund, he might want to detain Albich, or blackmail him.
I feel the same, but Albich won't be talked out of it. He sees helping the king as his highest duty.
Can you tell me more about the abbot? Sorry, but it sounds like you're afraid of him.
Look, Henry, every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way. What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way round.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself, and that could be dangerous.
What's that got to do with you?
Albich and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. But I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albich. It took some effort, but I convinced him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort. And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
So, if I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedlec Monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albich, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas.
No, actually, yes. That's exactly it.
All right.
All right, I'll go with Albich. Last time I was at the monastery, it was, quite an experience.
Experience?
That's a long story. So what do you want me to do?
Stop by Albich's place, will you? He lives across the street with the quack. And give him this letter so he knows I'm sending you in person.
Tarmark, apothecary. All right, I'll go find him.
I think we
Good
gotta
luck.
clean Henry up a little
I'll
bit.
be in your debt.
Hey, Scott, what's up, man? Can you walk to the DLC area on the open map, or do you have to load into it? Not sure. I haven't been to the DLC area yet. Just picking up the quest right now. Oh, sorry, Lord Pisa. We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Okay, Lord Pisek tasked me with going to see Master Albich of Unzwazau, a renowned physician who now lives at the house of the Tarmarian apothecary in Kuttenberg. Albich is planning a visit to the Sedlitz Monastery, and Lord Pisek is looking for someone to accompany him. All right, let's go ahead and see where that is. I guess he's right here. Yeah, all right. Oh, Albich, where are you?
It's almost ready.
Oh, across the street. See, I'm a little rusty. How do we get out of here? Let's run it around. Hey, Pebbles, what's up? More Expedition 33 after I finish Divinity. What's up, Sesame? Appreciate you stopping by. Pretty snowy, Frack. Yep, I feel you.
Excuse me.
They did such a good job with the city of Kuttenberg. So cool.
God grant you help.
Come and shop here! We've got enough for everyone!
Quality goods, the finest wares.
There's something dead around here? A lot of flies. Should probably switch to my noble's outfit. I can remember how to do that. Oh, that's my noble's outfit. Okay. Never mind. As long as I have a combat outfit, I do. Okay, great. Whoa. Hey, brother, how are you? Love how you can look out windows in this game. Well, some of them you can. You can like peek your head out on some of them. The city's actually just still going on with its life. Do 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 do. Okay, I think we gotta wait maybe till nighttime. Kill some time.
Letter for Albich. So Albich is with the neighbors.
Master Albich, our maidservant, took dreadfully ill in the night and can only moan. I know we cannot ask this of you, but if you happen to pass by, after all, we do live only one house away. I would be most obliged to you. Melanda. Okay. Anything else in here? Might as well do some robbing, right? Not that I really need money. To the neighbor's house we go. The armor I'm wearing is so noisy. Okay, so I think this is the house that was boarded off from the front.
Where are you?
This should be
old
the
man?
house Albich went
There
to.
goes another bloody
But
day.
what's going on at the door?
What are we going to do?
Come on, out with you. You don't want to piss me off. Trust me on that.
See here.
Albich, Albich, come out. I'm not waiting here to get
from my
lost.
master.
Can't you see I haven't got time for this?
At the house where Albich is staying, I found out he left to go treat the neighbor's sick maid. They live 2 houses down towards the square, only there's something going on at the front door, so I'll have to find another way in.
Come on, out with you. You don't want to piss me off. Trust me on that. Where are you, old man?
Where you at, Peps?
There goes another lucky day.
Enjoy, Athena. Up, Cal. Excited for this one, Mother of Cats? Me too. I think it's going to be the best DLC.
Come and shop here. We've got enough for everyone.
Looks like a small door, doesn't it? Am I in the right house? Yeah, I think I am.
If you can. What the devil do you want now? I told you not to disturb me.
Forgive me, sir, but I need to discuss something with you.
All right then, speak. What's so important?
Sir Peter of Pisek sent me to you, and
Ah, then I know what this is about.
if I may ask, what's wrong with her?
She suddenly collapsed with chest pain. Passed out while carrying a bucket from the well.
I hope she gets better soon.
Me too. But you didn't come about her, did you?
What's the ruckus out there?
Just another rich man trying to force his way in. Refuses to accept that coin isn't everything.
You refuse to treat him?
Not at all. I'll see to him when I've got time.
I'm here as a messenger. Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedlitz.
Yes, yes. Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord Pisek will reward you for that.
I heard you intend to ask at the monastery to help you get access to King Wenceslas. Is that true?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm worried about his health, and I hope Abbot Jan might intercede on my behalf.
You think Sigismund would listen to the abbot?
It's a chance, and my conscience won't let me waste it.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Sigismund? He's gone already.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to me. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me. Still, I wouldn't want to count on that.
You really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albich!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches. Perhaps it's time I finally had a proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Well, they don't look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
You mean me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
All right.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the street like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
Whoa.
No person is more important than any other.
Ha! For your own good, I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
All right, got a couple speech checks here. The cool thing about this game is you have to choose, even if one of the checks shows easy, it's not always necessarily the correct answer, because you have to take the situation into account in the context of what's going on and who you're talking to. Let's go ahead and go with... We're going to try intimidation. Actually, we're going to do scholar.
Have you lost your mind? You do realise you're threatening the royal position? All it takes is one word, and you're off to the scaffold.
What? You mean the king?
Who else? The Kingfisher?
Bloody hell. Corva, fuck!
Kurva.
Look, it's not that big a deal, right? We'll be on our way. Sorry to bother you, Master Albich.
It's all right. God be with you.
And with you. Forever and ever.
Touchstone.
That's that.
I must say, you surprise me, Henry. And pleasantly so. Perhaps your company might come in handy at the monastery after all. What do you say? Will you come with me?
Interesting. I wonder what happens if you don't actually pass that speech check, how that works out. Just starting it now, so I'm not sure if there's any bugs or anything. You're approaching a crucial point. Once you enter the monastery with Albich, your access to the rest of the world will be restricted to you until you complete the 3rd DLC. You won't be able to continue with your tasks outside the monastery walls. Don't bring any stolen goods with you to the monastery. You'll be searched at the gate. All right. Cool. Let me say I need some time just so I can check my gear.
I've still got a few things to take care of.
All right. You know where...
Don't go too far, brother. I just want to check my inventory real fast. Remember... God, I got so much crap in my inventory. So once we're in the monastery, we're stuck in the monastery.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go,
Let's go now.
Just change first. Armor would
Phelan.
only attract unwanted attention in the convent.
All right. I'll be back.
Ah, can't wear armor. What if I just put on... What is considered armor? Probably... You'll probably wear gloves, right? Should we go in like that? I look like a freaking badass right now. Let's see what he says about that.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping.
First, get dressed.
Okay.
If nothing else...
All right.
Nope, I can't go in without a shirt. Okay. I don't know what I have. All right, so we do have, let's see, a short tunic. All right, we'll put that on. All right, I guess we got to go in looking orange like this. Do I have any better hats to wear? Felt cap? Oh my god. Look like a, I don't know. Like I'm in a street gang or something. And we're going to the monastery. Like I got a winter snow cap on. Do 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 do. We'll go with that though. I kind of like it.
I'm ready.
Excellent.
There's nothing.
I'll just grab a...
All
Right
right.
then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
Alcohol is a good servant, but a bad master. If you don't practice moderation, you may end up addicted. M. Rush. Holy crap, I'm just seeing your name right now. Not bad. they're using that face again. Overused face models. Ooh. What's up, Anthony? Just getting to the monastery. Hey, Mary.
Monastery. Father Abbot.
Albich, my friend. Christ be praised.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Master Albich, welcome. I admit I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
But at the Italian court, I told you I needed to speak to His Majesty.
I know, of course. But after what happened, and now with what's going on here, nonetheless, King Sigismund has already returned to Hungary.
My friend, we both know your influence reaches well beyond the monastery walls.
And so does yours. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albich. The king cares about it.
Actually, forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary. Gravely ill.
The Black
And I
Death.
fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
All right, we're going to try a scholar check here because Mike Henry actually is a scholar. I chose that. I chose the boost in scholarship at the very start of the game 110 hours ago.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. And as far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Uh-oh. I think I know what was happening. One of the monks was getting it on with a maidservant.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father. What are we going to do, Albich?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
What if we catch it?
But what if we catch it?
My mission is to help those in need. And that risk is part of it. You're free to walk away, of course.
Lord Pisek assigned me to guard you.
I believe he had other kinds of danger in mind.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Thank you, Albich, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician.
Just doing my job.
And there are people here in need of help. not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
I gotta get shown around.
Have all day.
Ian, thanks for the 2. I appreciate it. Love your work, Chubby Cheeks. True, you're right. Thanks for reminding me. Alright, let's go. Now that we've spoken with the abbot, I should go with the Albich to the monastery infirmary where the sick folk lie. If I want to see more of the monastery, abbot said I should ask Brother Petramil to show me around. He should be sitting under a tree in the monastic garden. So let's go there first. Let's talk to Brother.
Lord be with you.
Will you show me around the monastery?
Brother Petramil?
Yes, and you are?
My name's Henry. I'm accompanying Albich of Unichov. The abbot said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Cool, we're getting a little tour here. AT20, what's
Our
up?
monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands. This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
Interesting.
How long are they supposed to stay?
No one knows. But it doesn't look like they're in any great hurry.
Man, they really decked this out. All right, so here's where the knights are staying. We got people fishing, people doing the trades, a tree farm. Oh, the hop field, where they make their beer. Camp over here. Wow. I love this map. They do such cool maps in this game. Only here for the Chubby Cheeks comments. I still do have chubby cheeks, so you guys need to keep saying that to me until I get rid of them. Okay, what's next, brother? That's right there. The double doors.
This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Okay.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes. But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
Okay.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to
Something
such
tells
things.
me, I don't know.
Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Yes, sir. How you doing, good sir? That's our cook right there. We got to be friends with him. Where'd he go? All right, so we got the food right here and the outdoors right here through the double gates. Something tells me that the tour serves a purpose. So that whenever the main mission starts here, we're probably going to be coming to many of these locations for whatever our task is.
This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
What's your scriptorium working on?
Brother Yaroslav is working day and night translating some Italian book. He's the most gifted translator I've ever met. But every gift comes with its dark side.
What do you mean?
Well, he's a bit of a free thinker.
Ooh, we don't like those.
How does that show?
Middle Ages.
He asks senior brothers about matters a devout brother ought not to ponder, and such things have no place in our monastery.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
I love how this game, like, Kingdom Come Deliverance is just never going to be for everyone. I love how everything is taken so slowly in this game. And there's going to be so many people that play it that just get, like, insanely bored or want to go kill things, etc. But that's, like, not the point of the game. The point of the game is to really just immerse yourself. Just be in the world and everything real that comes with that. And once you do that, you take everything in, you learn your surroundings, and you emotionally invest yourself into just being a normal person in the Middle Ages. Not really normal, in Kingdom Come Deliverance too. When things start to pick up, it's that much more meaningful. I do have to run to the bathroom real quick. Let me... I hope he doesn't leave. I want to ask him all the questions. You guys take a look at the map. Be back in about 45 seconds. Yeah, the slow burn serves a purpose in this game, for sure.
This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course.
Hey,
that was the most
the hell out of my
important
way.
visit and duty of recent years.
Whoa, what are we doing? Okay. Oh god, this guy is ridiculous.
Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery.
Okay.
Please ignore the ongoing work.
The beating heart of the monastery. The men's locker room. Ooh, I ought to steal that.
Sorry!
Get the hell out of my way, dude. Wow, look how pretty this is. Hey, Browse, what's up?
Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our monastery and the dominant landmark of the region.
Wow.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes. That's one of the hazards of ongoing repairs. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
Wow. Oh, that's the hole in the floor right there. Oh my god. Something tells me we're going to be down there.
I don't mind. Tell me.
There's not much to tell. During repairs, the floor collapsed into the cellar spaces, and we're working on fixing it.
Oh, come on. There's got to be more to it. A cellar under the church? Storing onions on sacred ground?
Not onions, but bodies. Beneath the church is a crypt where abbots and other esteemed benefactors of the monastery are laid to rest.
I see why you wouldn't want to spread that around. It doesn't look like a good omen.
It certainly doesn't. Perhaps we should leave the laborers to their work and move along.
You got, I was just imagining in my head Warhorse doing like a Dracula game. Transylvania, us just being in Dracula's castle right now, KCD2 immersion style. Oh, it'd be so sick.
I'd like to stay in the church a little while longer.
I've been staring at it from Kuttenberg. I'm glad to finally get to see inside.
Maybe the sight of the cathedral tower makes them regret challenging the monastery.
What happened?
The Brotherhood of Kuttenberg decided to build their own church
yes, I
outside
remember that.
our parish. I won't trouble a guest with the details, but the dispute was serious enough that the Pope himself sent a legate to resolve it.
Oh, you don't say. When's he due?
He already came. But his visit, well, it happened to coincide with the robbery at the Italian court. Let's continue the tour.
We were part of that quest.
There's not much left now.
I want to look. God, I can't wait to come back here. This is so cool. We're gonna just look at all this. Wow.
I understand. Please.
The sense of scale here is crazy. This kind of reminds me of Dawnwalker a little bit. Blood of the Dawnwalker inside the church in the gameplay trailer or gameplay presentation. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see what Warhorse's next game is. I agree, Braz. I really liked it in the first game.
By the monastery when you arrived?
No. I was more focused on Albich.
I see. Then let me inform you. Over 10,000 bodies are buried here, and some were brought from over 100 miles away.
I want to be buried here. This is like legit, like an actual tour. Like you would get IRL. I respect Warhorse so much for doing this in the game.
Cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
Wow, it's almost like Hogwarts. Warhorse should do a Harry Potter game.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Why are they here specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
Hey! Uh-oh. Everybody's got to put on masks. Are you kidding me?
Where does that gate lead?
To the gardens surrounding the monastery. If you ever crave solitude and natural beauty within the monastery walls,
Oh, I can't wait to go
do
there.
not hesitate to visit.
Should we move on?
Please, this way.
Okay.
Next, I'll
Wow.
show you the abbot's
So
chapel.
beautiful.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not.
Where'd you go?
The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
Man. The bird, the touch of adding the birds is perfect. It just really gives it a sense of height and scale. Everybody looks the same
Greetings.
around here. Did you see another guy that is missing some hair on the top of his head? Oh shit, they're everywhere. Bruh, where'd he go? Everybody looks the same.
Our tour. This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The
Okay.
painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a
Oh.
scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
Wow. No, I didn't get to ask the optional dialogue. Went too fast. Okay, so he did say he would wait here. Okay, let's go ahead and pray. I think this will actually give me, so whenever I pray, I have a certain perk with my build that will allow me to pray, and then if I get knocked down to 0 HP, it'll instead be 1 HP. What are we gonna do? Our Father who art... Nope.
Our Father,
Yep.
who art in heaven, hallowed
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy
Thy
kingdom,
kingdom come,
thy will
be done.
on earth,
On earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our
Daily bread.
and forgive us,
Forgive us our trespasses.
as we
We forgive those who trespass against us.
And lead us
not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Amen.
Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women.
I don't know if I have to do the full prayer.
and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God,
How cool they put,
pray for
they
us
put this in this
sinners
game,
now
though.
and at the hour of our death. Amen.
All right, yep, we activated the perk Fundamentals of Theology. So if we take a look, I kind of forget where to look, actually. Do, 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 do. I gotta refamiliarize myself with this game. Do, do, do. Here we go. Guardian Angel. It seems all the saints are standing by you. Receiving a fatal wound will not kill you, and you'll recover 25% of your health. Brandor, what's up? Alright, where'd he go this time? This guy is all over the place, man. Dude, this is so much bigger than I thought it would be. Wow, I love the red. Hey, Orange, what's up?
And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albich. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Are there any other interesting places you haven't shown me?
What exactly are
Mr.
you
Hardcore?
helping Master Albich with?
How's it going, man?
I make sure nothing happens to Albich.
Then you'd likely get along with the Order Knights. They're camped on the far side of the monastery. Master Ludolf even allows them to train with weapons here. Perhaps they take you in.
I have a feeling this is going to be similar to the first game where you have a lot of agency in how you choose to handle the quest line, but we haven't really gotten the quest yet. I mean, we're escorting and protecting the Albich, but something else is obviously going to happen here soon.
Are there places I'm not allowed?
Aside from the wing once occupied by King Sigismund, you're
we're
free
going
to
there.
move about the entire monastery. But please, speak with the brothers only when necessary.
Speak
I'd
with the
say I know
brothers.
everything I need. I'll go and check what Master Albich needs.
Good luck. And God be with you.
Great tour.
With you.
Can I give a tip? All right, now we can go wherever we want. I kind of want to take a look at a couple of these places again real fast. So what is this? Can we open this up? Wow, God, the foliage in this game is crazy. You guys aren't even taking in all the goodness too, because YouTube compression will ruin this game for you guys. Visually speaking, it's going to be blurry. But for me, my God, it's just beautiful. Probably still looks pretty good for you guys too. Look at this. Sign me up. Get me a little cabin here. I'll become a monk. Hey. Oh, we can't get honey? YouTube has a hard time compressing, not losing quality when you play first-person games, especially since I'm streaming on not a horrible bitrate, but not the best bitrate. Absolutely gorgeous. Man, I really wish at the end of Kingdom Come Deliverance it would just turn into an MMO. And other players were just running around and everybody just lives their lives and duels each other and takes over each other's villages. This is the woodland garden right here. Wow. This is not... Oh, I don't know if it's a separate map because I did load into it. I'm assuming it actually is. Or maybe it is when you're doing the quest because you're not allowed to leave. Maybe when the quest is finished, I'll have free access to come in here. So I'm not entirely sure yet. Listen to that music. Wow. Servant Brother of the Order. All right, let me just familiarize myself a little bit with the layabout on my own.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
This damn face is used so many times. I don't blame Warhorse, though. I mean, this game is so insanely ambitious.
Excuse me.
Okay. Oh, I think I made my way to the infirmary. No? Some sort of place. Whoa! Oh god, I gotta remind myself I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We're not playing any other game. You can actually break your ankle in this game. Alright, I discovered stairs to the cellar. Am I allowed down here? Doesn't look like anybody's mad. Not showing that I'm trespassing. That would be trespassing. It's gonna be a bad start. If I get caught sneaking around. Gotta remember, if you don't close doors in this game, NPCs know that something weird is going on. I should probably hit F5. Oh wait, you can't do F5 in this game. Oh my god, how silly am I? I did have the mod. The last time I was playing, I think I had the mod installed. Oh shit. Don't know what he thinks about this. Let's just get the hell out of here. Let's go talk to the abbot. How the hell did I get in here? Goes down even further? Oh my, yes it does. Dude, it's like a whole undercity down here. Okay, I'm allowed down here.
What's this? Playing dice at a monastery?
Now what would the Lord think?
We're not playing dice. This is a spiritual disputation. We're discussing sacred numbers.
Lord, let this man have a short memory and forget what he's seen here.
I can just see the abbot blessing this disputation, and God threw 3 wands and saw that it was good.
The abbot only blessed fasting and above all silence. He fears illness just from anyone coughing in the choir.
Please, brother. The abbot doesn't know about this, and he doesn't have to, does he?
Besides, judging by the looks of you, brother, you seem like you're a playful soul yourself.
True.
What do you say? One more round before we, repent?
Okay. All right, let's do it.
I'll face penance either way, so it might as well be worth it. What's at stake?
Nothing less than a consecrated die.
This one? It doesn't even look square, let alone consecrated.
Not this one. A different one. The real one. The blessed die that lands on 6, even if you kicked it into hell and the devil swallowed it and pooped it out.
It's now or never, so let's make it now.
All right. See if I can remember how to play this game. Do 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 do.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're
Playing some illegal
for the first time.
dice in the basement of the monastery. You gotta love it. All right. How do I play again? Let me think. Coming back to me. Okay, so we got a 1 and a 5. So we're gonna set 2, 2, 3. How do you do it? Okay, we're gonna do that, and then I'm going to score and continue. Okay, 2, 2, 2. So we'll go boom, 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 and I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna score and pass.
Well now, that's no accident, that's talent.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay, it's not, I mean, it's not bad. It's not amazing, though.
They said,
Haha.
believe and you shall be blessed. But
Slow and
it's
steady
all
wins the
bullshit.
race, right?
Nothing.
All right, we got a 5, 2 4s, 2 2s. We're only playing to 1500. This can end really quickly. Just take it while we got it. 2, 2, 2, and I'm gonna score and pass.
That was such a throw, the Saints had to look down.
Like this.
It's not a very complicated game. It's kind of hard for me to explain all the rules, though. Basically, 3 pairs. If you get 3 of the same number,
Yours, lad.
it can be potentially worth a lot of points. Or if you roll a 1 or a 5. If you don't get anything, then you bust and you lose all your points that round. So how far you want to push it each round is up to you. So I got three 4s right here. So what I could do is, and a 5. I could re-roll the 2 dice here, hoping to get a 1 or a 5. But if I don't get the 1 or 5, I lose all these points right here. So I got a pair, or not a pair. We got 4 4s and then a 5, because 5s and 1s you can always accept. So let's go ahead and score and continue. You can also get like a... There's some poker elements to it too, like a straight or a...
You even hit the table.
Not a straight. I haven't played poker in so long, I forget what the hands are.
These ones here.
You get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that's obviously worth a lot of points still.
You have to play.
Okay, so I only need... Oh wait, did I bust? I didn't realize I busted. What? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're just going to take the 1, and then I'm going to re-roll because nothing else is good. Thought I won that other round. I must have clicked something wrong. All right, so we got 2 1s right here. I'm just going to take 1 1, and we're going to... Oh, I got 3 3s too. Oh, this is great. Never mind. Let's just do this. Perfect. Okay, 1,400 points. I only need 100 more.
Put on display as relics.
Full house.
Right up and you've got
What's
I
missing?
swear
Nicholas?
I did pray.
Hey, Sharon. All right, we just need 100 points, so let's go ahead and end the game right now. Nope, actually. Are you kidding me? No, I won. Okay, it's over.
My God.
I win. So, where's this famous blessed die of yours?
Where is it? Now that's a good question. They say it lies where the sun doesn't shine, but grapes ripen nonetheless. Where the wood is firm, but hollow. The 4th one on the left.
So, I have to find it myself?
Damn.
What kind of prize is that?
A great one. In the spiritual sense, that is.
In the spiritual sense, you can kiss my arse. Besides, why didn't you pull it out yourselves?
You see, we would have gone and picked it up if only it wasn't possibly, maybe a little bit, cursed.
It's what?
Not for sure, though. Just possibly. Theoretically.
That's just a harmless
Hey, Salchi.
rumor. An old monastery myth.
One that says it brings luck to the good-hearted and to the foolish. A lifetime of phlegm and 5 years of embarrassing accidents.
So, nothing too serious.
Well, facts are...
Alright. We don't believe in curses. Can we not go find it?
Aren't those dice sad?
I forgot where I'm supposed to look for your blessed...
Listen, it's said to lie. Where the sun doesn't shine, yet there still ripens the vine. Where the timber rests on hollow timber. And then it's the 4th one from the left.
Now I remember why I forgot it.
Huh?
I forgot where I'm supposed to look for your...
Listen, it's said to lie. Where the sun doesn't shine, yet there still ripens the vine. Where the timber rests on hollow timber. And then it's the 4th one from the left.
I don't know what the hell that means. So try to keep that in mind, though. Alright, we'll let these guys continue on gambling. Go talk to our buddy. Oh, nice. Cool. We ended up in the kitchen. Could go talk to the knights, too. The knights are over at the camp, I'm assuming. No, wait, hold on. Where would the knights be? The knights would probably be over here. Let's go talk to the knights before I go speak with the Albich about the plague that's going on here. Wine barrel in the cellar? It's actually a really good guess. I mean, the sun don't shine, it would imply inside, right? Or in the shade. 4th one from the left, so maybe a bunch of barrels. The Knights of the Order camp. Servant brother of the Order. I know that face too.
grant you health.
Maybe I can't do anything with these knights right now until I talk to our guy.
Careful!
This is where they do their training.
Good day to you.
Do any of you guys speak?
To you too.
I don't think anybody does right now, so we'll have to come back here. Go find the app. Can I? Can't. Nope. Can't have pebbles. I like how this is like its own little world right now.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jesus Christ be praised.
And you're doing it wrong. Sooner or later, you'll hurt your back and end up a cripple. Try and lift with your legs.
What do you mean with my legs? Just squat.
What do you mean with my legs? Just kind of curious what's up here. Hey, Anna. Cool. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by on the Twitch stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what Warhorse is doing next. My guess is Henry's story is over.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I was gonna say, it'd be really cool if Warhorse did something with, like... They could do the Roman Empire, they could do the history of England. Fortunately, though, I think they like this one because this is where they're based out of, Bohemia, the Czech Republic. So when you're retelling somebody else's history, it can get a little, you know... People can get really angry if you don't do it right. So maybe they'll do another Czech Republic or Bohemia story. Alright, how do we get out of here? I gotta go find our buddy.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, sir. You guys know the way out of here? I'm so lost right now. Even after the tour. Very beautiful. And I bet you, I don't know for sure about the monastery. I bet you this must still be standing in Czech Republic these days, and I bet you it's very similar to the same layout. Yep, this is a new location.
It's your bloody fault anyway.
Kind of a new location. I mean, we could go to the monastery grounds before, but now that's all done up.
First, and that should have ended the duel, but no, you just had to have the last blow.
Okay, let's see what's going on with everybody getting sick here. What's up, Grim?
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever's wrong with him is clearly taking a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much. Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character. Unfortunately, not every physician is a good one.
Albich? Albich of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in
I don't think I
Padua,
like this guy.
studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Begging your pardon, sir, but who exactly are you?
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsits.
Reputation lost.
He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albich. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
King Wenceslas's royal servant.
Henry of Scales. I'm here at the command of Sir Peter of Pisek, serving as Albich's aide.
The Lord of Sukdol wouldn't even have let me come here without a proper escort. And I'm the one who's supposed to be stubborn.
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi, gentlemen.
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all.
So what did you find out?
All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day. And when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is no good at all. They might as well be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious, ideally in liquid form. Broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen?
Joachim, you say? Well now.
Who's this Joachim? You know him?
The monastery herbalist. He lives in a hut in the garden behind the infirmary. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him too much. He's a grumpy old fellow.
You say that because you don't know him. I'll tell you more about him, Henry. But we have more pressing concerns right now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
I don't like this guy.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhina. She gets her work assignments from steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His
Crispin?
name's Crispin.
Crispin.
He likes
Krispy
the
Kreme?
sound of his own voice. But if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Okay.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's more than enough now.
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have figured out more by then.
All right. What's up, Zero? Yeah, I don't expect KCD2 to win Game of the Year because I think it's just a little bit too niche when compared to a few of the other games. I hope it does, but I don't think it's going to. It's got my support, though. All right, let's go ahead and speak to the confessor. He's right here, so we'll just talk to him right now as we try to figure out what's going on. The only one of the sick who's still conscious is the local confessor, Stephen. I ought to speak with him before he ends up like the other two.
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. And where.
What? Why?
Interesting. I bet you if one of these guys is sleeping with the maidservant, they're not going to want to admit that because they'll be kicked out of the church. The good thing for me is I think I have the skills, the correct build for Henry to really be able to handle this DLC and get as much out of it as possible. So let's go ahead and do the very hard check here.
Because we need to find out where and how you got infected.
What's that got to do with the others?
The sickness spreads through foul air. Anyone breathing the same air as you might be at risk.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. And I believe you've got your reasons. But I'm a confessor. I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
We had Father Godwin do that in the first game. I think we can convince this guy to do it too. All right, so we can do a medium check here. You don't have to break the seal of confession, or we go with speech. This isn't just about you. Let's go with speech.
But this isn't just about you.
Exactly. It's about the souls I help unburden of their sins, and the trust I'd be betraying.
And what about those who never got the chance to confess? What if they catch the sickness and die? Don't their souls matter to you?
It's not that. But I don't know how to help you.
Can't you at least point me in the right direction?
Perhaps you're right. I could at least point the way. There's something that might be connected to this dreadful sickness. Look in my cell. It's the one beneath the abbot's chamber, opposite the spiral staircase. Here's the key.
Okay.
I think you'll find something there that might help you.
Conan the Barbarian. I gotta try that game sometime. Hear good things about it.
What am I looking for?
That you'll have to find out for yourself.
As you wish.
Wait, please. Do you think that I might ask you for something?
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers. Something living to cover up the ever-present stench of decoctions.
What would you want flowers for?
Do I need a reason?
Just like he's sleeping with the maidservant.
Their color, their
He's sleeping with the
fragrance.
maidservant, calling it.
That's what I miss the most here.
I'll see what's growing nearby and bring you some. It'll brighten the place up a bit at least.
Thank you.
Whoa, that was freaky. Dude's quite jacked, man. Good for him.
Maybe we could have a rematch once they let us out of here. What do you say?
With you?
Young man, could we borrow you for a moment?
Huh. This guy's kind of funny. I don't remember seeing a face like that in the game.
Well, we're anything but, and won't be for a while yet.
And it's your fault.
What's going on here?
It's about Slavek not knowing when to stop.
Shut it, Yeshek! And you, young lord, what's your name?
I'm Henry, and I'm no lord.
All right then, Henry. Do you think you could settle this for us?
We were having a training duel. Servant brother Carl makes sure we don't grow idle here. Well, Slavek thinks he struck me first. I say it was the other way round.
You're looking pretty battered for a training duel.
Yeah, once we get going, it's no laughing matter. We've both got a bit of a temper.
Either way, the fight should have ended the moment I hit you. If it had been a sharp blade, you'd be dead.
Listening to you two, I'm tempted to have a duel myself.
Go to our camp. Brother Carl is always happy to have someone new. But before that, could you judge our dispute? What do you say?
How did it happen from your point of view, Yashek?
We were having a training duel, but it wouldn't be Slavek if he didn't run his gob the whole time. I didn't give a toss until he started insulting my ma. I won't have anyone doing that in front of me.
That's serious. What did he say?
That she squints, and I've got it from her. I warned him to shut his gob or he's done for. I gave him a jab in the shoulder, well-placed and educational, to end the fight then and there. But he got all riled up and came back at me.
That's a load of crap. He pounced at me out of nowhere. I was only defending myself.
I still want to hear what Slavek has to say.
Now that's more like it. We just wanted to warm up a bit. Attack, block, but Yeshek completely lost it. Left lower cut, lunge at the knee, then straight for the ribs from the right. All at full force, like he was trying to kill me. So I shout, "Ease up, have you lost your fucking mind?" And the idiot goes even harder. So I smacked him one. What else was I supposed to do?
Where exactly did you hit him?
Where do you think? Right on the skull. I blacked out for a moment, but then I just saw red.
Yeah, he looked like he'd completely snapped. He swung and... Ow! Bloody hell! He struck down at me with a full swing, straight to the collarbone.
Oh, come off it. You're making half of that up.
This bickering of yours is tiring. I'll tell you what I think, but then you'll both shut up. All right?
Oh, wow. What is that check? Let's do it. I have 32 in it.
Doesn't matter who struck first. It was a training fight.
Oh, it hurt like a real one.
Yeah, I'll have a scar across half my head because of it.
If either of you knew a master strike, you might have come off a bit better. Or at least one of you would have.
Master strike?
Your armed brethren probably call it a mystera. You deflect an attack and strike your opponent in one move.
Oh, don't give us that. Nothing beats a good solid smack in the teeth.
My thoughts exactly. We could still have a bout though, eh, Yeshek? Once they let us out.
I'm still pissed at you over the last one.
Oh, come on. I didn't mean that stuff about your ma. I've never even seen her. And anyway, I'm glad I ended up in the infirmary with you. What more do we need?
Yeah, no Ludolf breathing down our necks day in, day out.
Who's Ludolf?
Our commander. Tough, strict, but fair.
He's the only real knight among us, really. Came from Marienburg. That's a castle belonging to the Order. It's supposed to be massive.
Marienburg.
I'd love to see it one day. I haven't set foot outside Bohemia in my whole life.
Don't worry. You'll see it when we march out of here. But till then,
look that up.
We're stuck here for a while.
Well, I wish you both a swift recovery.
Yep.
I'll be off now.
Thanks.
Marienburg Castle.
By the way, if you run into Brother Carl, tell him not to take it to heart. We brought it on ourselves. He's a good man. And if you wanted, I'm sure he'd let you train with us at the camp.
But watch yourself, so you don't end up like the two of us.
I'll keep that in mind.
And Henry, before you go, I have one more favor to ask. When they were carrying me here, I dropped my purse somewhere along the way. A nice one, made of leather. Could you look for it? It had all my coin in it, but I can barely stand, let alone go searching.
Do you at least know where you lost it?
They dragged me along the path by the ponds. At one point, I got snagged on some bush, so they were yanking me back and forth. And I reckon that's when the purse got shaken loose. It was near that stone well in front of the main entrance to the church.
All right, I'll have a look. Maybe no one's picked it up yet.
Thanks.
All right. So it looks like we got like some side content and everything, so that's pretty cool. Not an official quest.
Helping.
The one guy wants us to get flowers, which I'm... Alright, speak with stewards. We don't have to do that right now. Speak with the librarian. We don't need to do that right now. Search the confessor Stephen's cell. That's the quest that I started, so we will go ahead and do that. So I'm wondering where I can find flowers. Dude. Woodland Garden. Alright, let's go to the Woodland Garden really quickly and see if I can find some type of flower to bring back to that guy.
Where did you say it hurts?
Down here. Under my belly. It's like
How do I get there?
someone stabbed
We'll go
me
this
with a
way.
red-hot poker.
Okay, everybody keep an eye out for some flowers. Heard Baldur's Gate 3 is getting a new story by modders. There's always something going on with the mod community in BG3. There's some really cool stuff in production, but I feel like things never end up actually coming out, so I don't know. I'll definitely keep an eye on that, though. Chamomile, that's not a flower. What kind of flower are we talking about here? Thistle? That's not a flower, right? Did he say what type he wants? I wonder why we can't get that as a side quest. Poppy flowers? I have a perk that allows me to pick up a ton of them at the same time. Grab some marigold. We'll grab some sage, even though that's herb. Alright. Yay! See if this works. I don't recall Marienburg from the first game, Braz, but I can't say for certain. Love to see more about Father Godwin. That would be pretty cool. What about these flowers? Can't pick these ones. Okay, I'm starting to learn my way around here.
Brought the flowers you asked for.
May the Lord reward you.
I guess we're naked and bald Henry now. After talking to that bald guy, we became bald real fast. Is that what's actually going on here? It's not the Black Death? It's the bald disease?
Here they are.
Thank you, lad. Would you put them in the jug for me?
Oh, it's not us. Okay, I thought it was bugged out. It was actually him standing up. I thought it was the back of Henry. Okay, cool. So we did that. So hopefully that actually comes into play. We actually figure out why, if he actually wants the flowers for the smell or what. But let's go ahead and investigate the cellar that he gave us the key to. Do one thing at a time. We can go talk to the knights at some point too, and that cellar is right over here. I think this quest is going to get kind of wacky. Everything seems okay right now, but we're going to figure out something that's going on that ends up making it quite intense. We're going to be sneaking around. Since Confessor Stephen gave me the key to his cell, I should search it, in case there's something to be found. La, 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 la. God, I love that music.
There's not much here.
I'm gonna pick everything up, not because I'm stealing, because I want to know if anything is quest related.
How did the Confessor get so many valuables?
Ah.
Something doesn't add up here.
See? Confessor, he's... Am I right or am I right? He's given jewelry to the maidservant. He was banging the maidservant. And he's got jewelry because she spent the night in his cell. And now he wants flowers by his bedside in case he has a way to give them to her. Anything else going on here? Doo-doo. Ooh.
So that's why the Confessor wanted flowers from me. He must like them.
No, sirree. Okay, so we did that. Wonder if I can go back and talk to him, though. God, it's such amazing architecture, isn't it? We don't really have this in the USA. I mean, some places we do, but like none of it is nothing like Europe. And obviously our history with architecture like this only goes back so far. Everything's modern, relatively speaking, in the timeline of medieval European history.
You'll have to explain something. I expected all sorts in your cell, but jewelry? What's the meaning of it?
You'll have to figure that out. I've already told you more than I should have.
That's no help to me. It was all about the jewelry from the start, wasn't it? You sent me to find it.
I didn't send you.
Gotta work on this cutscene.
How did you even come by that jewelry?
Honestly, that much I can tell you.
So you got it from someone? Not as a gift, I suppose. Maybe during confession?
You know I can't say any more than I have.
Well, then at least give me another hint. Where next?
I've pointed you far enough.
The rest is up to you. Thank you, Master Yoda. Ooh, we can threaten here. I don't know if I want to threaten him. I mean, I was just gambling in the basement of the monastery, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to play the morality police here.
Thank you, brother.
I might threaten him a little bit later, we'll see. Yeah, this is near Kuttenberg. I gotta visit the Czech Republic one day. Be so cool to go there and see like so many of the sites that you can experience in this game. It'll be surreal. What's up, Sven? Oh, Marienburg is mostly because of Warhammer. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to the next person. We're going to speak with... You guys think maybe I will threaten him, actually. You know what? Let's threaten him. Let's get some answers. I ain't got time for this nonsense. Hold on one second. You guys look at this. It's beautiful.
Good day.
Okay, let's continue on. Confessor's always up to something. I'm not sure, Polymer. This is the Monastery DLC, the largest DLC that we've gotten for KCD2. Oh no, I can't speak to him anymore. Okay, well that's been decided for me, so. Speak with Steward Zdeněk. Sure, we'll speak with him. Another of the sick is the wench Blažena. No, actually, oh yeah, the local steward Zdeněk, who oversees everyone apart from the monks of the monastery, might know more about her. So we're gonna go talk to him first, because I feel like her and the confessor might be banging each other.
God bless.
Such a relaxing game.
You're Zdeněk, right?
Zdeněk.
They say you're the steward here. I need to find out something about Blažena.
She's lying in the infirmary. What's it to you?
She's in a bad way. Master Albich is treating her, but to work out what's wrong, I need to know what she's been doing lately.
Oh, I see. That's different. What do you want to know, then?
What sort of work does Blažena usually do?
All sorts. She's a maid, so she does whatever needs doing.
Did she ever go into the monastery?
What would she do there? Women aren't allowed in. But she still manages to get where she's not allowed.
What do you mean by that?
It'll sound terrible with her being sick now.
Whatever it is, out with it.
I think she's been stealing. Lately, food's been going missing from the pantry, and she and I are the only ones with a key. I was just about to throw her out, but then she fell ill.
Where does Blažena sleep? I'd like to take a look at her room.
What for? How do I know you won't nick something?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albich here if you like, but he's got better things to do. Like saving Blažena and the others.
All right, no need to shout. Blažena sleeps in the house across from the church, like most of the help. When you enter, go through the door on the right, then up the stairs. Her bed and chest are by the window.
I'll take a look there if that's all right. Who was Blažena closest with here?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them more than once so they'd stop chatting and get to work.
And how do I recognize Valerie?
Easy. She's the only blonde among the maids.
And where do I find Valerie?
That's her, standing over there. But listen, don't tell her what I suspect. She might take it the wrong way.
Where did you say?
That's her.
Thanks.
So I've heard. Greetings.
Can I ask you about Blažena?
You'd best go and ask Zdeněk. I didn't talk to her much.
Why didn't you get on? Did she do something to you?
No. I believe she's a good person deep down. But she was always in your face, and loud as a bell. When she sang while doing the dishes, the knights camped on the other side of the monastery would go red from the bawdy lyrics. And she was always laughing at something. That laugh of hers. Like a goat pissing on sheet metal.
Right. Still, thanks.
Take care then. Why is the Lord punishing me?
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I need to find something out about Blazena. And they say you know her better than anyone.
Well, we share a room. But we're not that close, really. Why?
I'm helping the physician treating her. And anything I find out could help. I spoke to the steward, but he wasn't very helpful.
Zdeněk? I don't know. I doubt I'll tell you anything he hasn't already.
What is it? Why are you suddenly on edge?
When Blazena fell ill, I was there. I sleep right next to her. What if I caught it too?
Don't pretend. You were calm until I said your steward sent me.
Shh! Quiet!
What is it?
I'll tell you something, but not in front of him. If he heard, he'd skin me alive.
I'm gonna pass all these checks. It's great.
Don't worry. I won't let that happen. If it comes to it, I'll speak to the abbot in your favour.
And the abbot will listen to you.
If not to me, then he'll
Success.
listen to Master Albich for sure. He's a royal physician, and that counts for something.
All right then. What did Zdeněk tell you about Blazena?
Well, he said he suspects that Blazena's been stealing.
That scoundrel! I knew he'd try feeding you lies.
How can you be so sure Zdeněk lied to me?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blazena's things. Her chest.
You think he was looking for something?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
And do you know exactly what he took?
No. It was already getting dark, and the bastard's quick with his hands. But it must have been something small. Right after that, he slipped out and went down into the cellar outside.
Do you know where Zdeněk sleeps? Maybe I should have a look.
We live in the same house. Me and Blazena sleep upstairs. He's got a bed in the kitchen downstairs, just opposite the door.
And what sort of cellar is it?
The entrance is in the yard, under the stairs. There's food down there, but mainly that's where the monastery wine is kept. There are a few rooms down there, and only Zdeněk has a key to some of them.
Sounds like a perfect place to stash stolen goods. But why would Zdeněk lie about Blazena stealing?
I don't know what went on between them, but lately he's been giving her a hard time. I think he wants to get rid of her.
He might have a crush on her.
When poor Blazena's ill?
That's just grist to his mill. The poor lass can't even defend herself, and he wants to take advantage of it.
Why would the steward want to get rid of an ordinary maid?
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel? Maybe he fancied her and she laughed in his face. Serves him right.
That's what I'm thinking. And she's not banging him, she's banging the confessor.
Did Blazena have a sweetheart?
That? I'm not entirely sure.
So someone's been sniffing round her?
I only ever saw her once, chatting cheerfully in the doorway of the monastery with some monk.
Monks aren't supposed to talk to women, right?
And I haven't told anyone but you about it. And you keep it to yourself too. Blazena's got it hard enough as it is.
Where did Blazena usually go around the monastery?
All over.
Right, but that doesn't help me. Where did only she go?
Zdeněk gave her the pantry key, so she was the only one who had access to it.
And where is that pantry?
That same cellar I already told you about. The one I saw Zdeněk run into.
That'll do for now. I'll take a look in that cellar and...
Right, but how is all this supposed to help Blazena get better?
Well, to be honest, I don't know myself. But Master Albich said to find out what I can.
And how is Blazena doing?
I don't know. I don't want to frighten you, or give you false hope, either. But at least she's in good hands.
Let's hope she recovers. I miss her high spirits. And her laugh. Without her, it's so horrible.
Take care then.
God be with you, neighbour.
Valerie immediately advised me to look in the cellar where only steward Zdenek is allowed. If he took something from Blazena, he might have hidden it there. His bed is in the kitchen with the others. I should check there too. Fork, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, enjoy your run. Alright, so let's go check the cellar. And we also have Blazena's room right here.
Greetings to you two.
Oh, sorry about that, sir.
That's a lot of coin. Suspiciously much for a common maid.
True. Key to the pantry.
You've given birth. You get it.
He says it might be a while. What are you poking around that door for, eh?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
You've given birth.
Guess I wasn't allowed in there. Oh shit, they're pissed. I gotta go.
Excuse me?
I gotta go.
That's a lot of water. What's Zdenek using it for?
That's kind of weird. Gotta remember how to do this.
Someone's been hammering these barrels shut.
They're sitting in there reading about a burning bush. Oh,
An empty wine barrel.
on the inside. And they couldn't care less.
Wine in a tub. But it looks watered down to me. Could Zdenek have poured water into it? Why is there wine spilled everywhere?
I don't know, but I plan on taking it. See how things are starting to get a little weird now? No, my character just has high lockpicking skills because I've already beaten the game and I'm on that same load point. Zdenek's key. That probably would have gotten me into that room. Or this one.
Of course. Now I get it. Steward Zdenek's watering down the monastery wine. If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out.
No savior schnapps here, nope. I should speak to Zenyek again, see if I can get anything more out of him. All right, well, we know that he's watering down the wine, so maybe he'll speak to us now.
I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly what I meant.
You feeling all right? Maybe you should lie down.
I saw your cellar.
What? But no one's allowed down there.
And I know exactly why. Now we're gonna have a little chat.
All right. But not here. Come with me, if anyone heard you.
Let's try it.
I'm not going anywhere with you. We're talking here and now.
Oh, come on.
No, come on.
Shh, not so loud.
What, you don't want anyone to hear? Then talk.
All right. I won't say another word. Just stop shouting. So what the hell do you want from me? Coin?
Why did you lie to me about Blazhena? About her stealing?
What's Blazhena got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you something?
She didn't say a word, because she couldn't. She's barely alive. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because she figured it out too. One time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and she caught me at it.
So that's why you lied about her? So no one would believe her if she gave you away? You're a right bastard. You know that?
Go to hell.
They say you were rummaging through her chest. And you took something.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Don't deny it. They saw you. So what did you take?
I found a key in her chest.
What key? What's it for?
It's for the monastery cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under the monastery.
But how would Blazhena get something like that? Women aren't even allowed in the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Christ.
And
that's all you know?
That's it, I swear.
Then give me the key.
I don't have it on me.
So where is it?
It's hidden, where I keep the silver from the watered wine. I figured you'd want something in return for keeping quiet.
Keep the silver. I just want the key.
We don't need money right
Really?
now.
Then it seems we have a deal. Come with me.
Yep, he's selling watered down wine. He's able to sell a ton of it when you water it down. Kind of like, you know, at some bars, like some bartenders will not give you as much liquor in your drink as you're supposed to do, because the bar is saving money. Every little bit that they save, as long as the customer doesn't notice it, save a lot of money. But is it right to do so? No. But then again, you're saving people from drinking poison, right? Alcohol is poisonous to the body. Wow, look at the hop farm. This is cool. See us then. Multiplying the wine is a miracle, so he's a good person.
Come closer. I don't want to shout here.
Yes, sir. Sorry, y'all. Just making sure the stream is running good on all platforms.
Stop stalling.
So where's the key?
Here it is. Just like I promised. Wait! Promise me you won't tell the abbot about the wine. He'd have me hanged, or kicked out if I'm lucky. But if I stay here at the monastery, I could be useful to you.
How useful?
As the steward, I can get all sorts. Lockpicks and other handy things.
Ah. Okay.
Fine. I'll keep it to myself.
We're not
And
the
I'll
morality
clear off.
police. Nobody likes morality police, especially me. If I were to start doing it now with all the things I've done in this game as Henry. Alright, so now we have the third sick man is brother Yaroslav, who copies and translates books at the monastery. The librarian Crispin might know more about him. Oh my god, look how much we've already got here. All right. Don't know if you can fast travel in this camp. I think you can. Maybe. Maybe you can't. Not that it's that big, but... How cool would it be to actually visit this IRL after playing the DLC? I'm very curious after this DLC if I'm going to be able to just come into the front gates. Or if it's going to be like a loading screen. Like hardly anything else is a loading screen in this game. Even the Undercity.
Was getting all excited to get started. So I told him to go and find
Even the Undercity underneath Kuttenberg isn't a loading screen. Just the two different maps.
Hey, another cistern. And I still don't know where that water is coming from. Here in the middle of the monastery.
Henry is very impressed with the water technology, with the aqueducts. Okay, this is cool. So much good history in here too. I don't have the voice to read all this right now, but we did just learn something, which is cool.
Greetings, lad. What do you want?
Your brother Crispin, right? I'm here about Yaroslav. I heard he works here as a translator.
Ah, yes. Poor Yaroslav. I pray daily for his recovery. God has blessed him with an extraordinary talent and a sharp mind. It would be a terrible loss if... But no. Such thoughts help no one. And who are you, anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm helping Master Albich in the infirmary.
Very well. What do you want to know about Yaroslav?
Look at this guy's hair.
Could you tell me, please, where he was staying?
You're like a little
He
piece
has a
right here.
cell in the dormitory upstairs. Go up the stairs in front of the scriptorium and turn right. Then it's the 5th cell from the door.
Thanks. I'll take a look. What exactly was Yaroslav doing here?
He's working on a translation of a book that came to us all the way from Genoa. While he was well, he spoke of nothing else. He knows Latin, Italian, and French. And thanks to his work, we have several valuable translated volumes in the library.
What book was he translating?
It's called the Damaran.
And what's the Damaran about?
I've not read it myself. I'm not as well versed in Italian as Yaroslav. I was waiting for him to finish the translation, but he spoke of it as a groundbreaking work of indescribable value. He even believed it might one day uplift the Christian people beyond their worldly suffering. He was so excited he barely ate or slept, just kept working. I thought it best to let him focus solely on the translation and assigned his other duties to others.
Where did Yaroslav work?
Here in the scriptorium, of course. You'll find his usual place right by the entrance. But be careful, he's got something unfinished there. He spent so much time on it that it must be nearly done by now. It'd be a shame to ruin it just before completion.
Don't worry. I'll be careful. Who here knew Yaroslav best?
Most likely, Brother Celestine. He helps with copying books too, though he doesn't have nearly the same talent.
Celestine, you say? I should speak to him. Thanks.
Till we meet again.
The monk Celestine is the one who knows Yaroslav best. He also copies books in the scriptorium. I should try speaking with him to see if he knows more. Brother Yaroslav has a cell upstairs and a lectern where he works. In the scriptorium right across from the entrance. No harm in checking both places. I mean, books are obviously still very valuable these days too, but man, back in these times, holy cow. This was the internet. Kitty kitty.
Kitty.
Oh.
Kitty.
That's a nice little... Attention to detail there for Warhorse. Little cutie pie. Legend Oreo, Aldebert. All these are going to give Henry knowledge of something. Let's go through them. You don't actually have to sit down and read, but these are all new books that weren't in the game before, I think. Maybe I can't learn from all these, never mind. I guess just saying that it's new. Didn't have it. So much history. This is all real history too, real people. You have no map? That's not good. Might as well lockpick all these and maybe we'll find something interesting. Outside of the actual quest. Nothing good. Monks are boring. Wow, look at this. Not the greatest bedroom ever, is it?
Plans of the cellars. What did he need those for?
Everybody's going to the cellar.
Hail, Holy Queen, Mother of Mercy.
Can't see it that well.
To you we cry. Show unto us the blessed fruit of thy womb. Amen.
What's up, Rob?
God grant you health.
Excuse me.
Okay, we have returned. My God, look at this. What's up, guys? How we doing? We all doing good? Greetings. What's going on here? You guys don't mind if I take a look now, do you?
We praise you for the beauty of your creation and your care for us. I'm sorry.
Hey, attention. Losers, listen up. Huh. Pretty good monks.
Thank you, Heavenly Father.
What do you know about Brother Yaroslav? The librarian said you knew him better than anyone.
That's right. We joined the monastery at the same time and just got on somehow.
How does Yaroslav spend his time when he's not in the scriptorium?
Why are you even asking?
Master Albich put me up to it. He's treating him now. He said it might help if we knew more about Yaroslav.
I see. And how is he? Is the treatment working?
Honestly, I don't. I'm no physician.
I understand. I'll just keep praying for him then. What did you want to know?
How does Yaroslav...
Same as all of us. Work, prayer, studying the scriptures, and sleep. Yaroslav is completely immersed in his books. He's currently translating a new one from Italian. It's called the Damaran. He often stays in the scriptorium late into the night because of it. Shows up for morning prayers with his hands, sometimes even his nose, stained with ink.
And what does he do all night that he doesn't even sleep?
He copies or translates. It's no easy job, it takes focus, and at night no one disturbs him.
What's the matter? You're suddenly all prickly.
I just don't like where this is going. Yaroslav just works hard, that's all. There's nothing wrong with that.
Sounds more like you're hiding something from me. And I think I might have hit on something, eh?
You don't know a thing.
Ooh, look at this. Both very hard here. Yaroslav's life is at stake. Don't lie to me. Regular speech check. Or should I go to the abbot? What would make more sense? We're going to go with the speech because I have a higher number, even though that doesn't guarantee victory. Although I feel like should I go to the abbot would work. We're going to go with that. We'll go with this one because it's not going to hurt my reputation, I don't think.
For heaven's sake, Yaroslav's life is on the line. And your stubborn silence is only making things worse. Hasn't that occurred to you?
This has nothing to do with the illness anyway.
How can you know that? Are you a physician?
No.
Well then, Albich sees a connection, so at least trust him and tell me everything you know.
Oh dear. Promise you really won't tell anyone.
We're doing this right in front of all the other monks.
Word of honor.
You'll tell everyone.
Now talk.
All right. I just hope Yaroslav forgives me. One night, he accidentally woke me. The door to his cell creaks horribly. I already suspected his translation was taking oddly long, so I followed him that night. At first, it looked like he was heading to the scriptorium, but after he went down the stairs, he turned right and went down into the cellars. But when I went in after him, I couldn't see him anymore. I lost him in the dark.
And you've no idea where he might have gone?
Not a clue. As far as I know, it's just barrels of wine down there. And empty wine barrels.
And gamblers.
Why didn't you want to tell me?
Because I just don't want Yaroslav to get expelled from the monastery.
Just for going to the cellar? That doesn't mean anything.
What if he was meeting someone down there? Someone no one's supposed to see him with.
What, like a woman?
Well, I once saw him standing in the monastery doorway with some wench. And they looked like they were having a grand old chat.
And where exactly did you lose him in the cellars?
In the corridor leading to the scriptorium, at the passage to the stairs to the lower level.
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. Has Yaroslav spoken to Brother Stephen recently? About confession, maybe?
I don't think so. Yaroslav doesn't neglect prayer or fasting, but he only rarely resorts to confession.
So you mean he sins, but avoids confessing it?
He hardly sees anything as sin. How can I put it? He chose a life of asceticism, but he's not afraid to live. He once said, "Why would God create the world if he didn't want man to discover it?"
The wench you saw Yaroslav with, was her name Blazhena? Because she's now in the infirmary with that same illness.
I don't know. I was mainly looking at Yaroslav. I don't even know any of the maids by name.
That's enough for now.
Yep, there's about 10 monks that just heard that entire conversation. Okay. Search the monastery cellar. Now I need to find out where exactly Yaroslav was sneaking off to. Celestine said he lost him just past the stairs leading from the scriptorium into the cellar. We're gonna be going down here, folks. Wow, look, I can already probably get into some weird places. The poop holes. That's how it used to be, folks. Even for people that had money. I don't know exactly what a lectern is. Like, I know what the word means, but what does it? Search the lectern. Oh, here. Well, this is the book that he's translating, right? Here begins the book called the Damaran, also known as the Arch Procurus, which contains 100 tales told over 10 days by 7 ladies and 3 young men. In these tales, one may find joyful as well as sorrowful stories of love, along with many adventures that took place both in these times and in days long past. When the aforementioned ladies come to read them, they shall be able to draw equal parts amusement and sound advice from the jests therein, and by such advice discern not only what they ought to avoid, but also what they ought to follow. And I believe these stories shall surely ease all sorrow, should it come to pass, and may God grant that it does. Let them give thanks for it to Amor, who freed me from his bonds and thus allowed me to blank. The Decoramum was banned by the Catholic Church for its contents. Interesting. It's cool. All right, there has to be some information about the thieves' symbols in the hideout. I should search it thoroughly. Nope, that's not it. Now I need to find out where exactly Yaroslav was sneaking off to. Celestine said he lost him just past the stairs leading from the scriptorium into the cellar. All right.
This must be where Yaroslav got lost when Celestine followed him.
Okay, this is what I discovered on my own when I first came here.
There's wine in the air. Someone must have spilled a cask. Someone's walked through the spilled wine.
Oh, wow, I can go over here. Truly thought that would have been blocked off.
The trail continues here.
What the? Hey! How did you get in here? And who are you?
I'm trying to find out more about the 3 sick people in the infirmary. And all the signs led me right here.
Christ's precious passion. May the Lord forgive us.
Forgive you for what? And who even are you?
Wojtek. We were, writing a book here. All of us.
Sounds like they cribbled this from In the Name of the Rose. You know, it's funny, my brother-in-law and moderator of the channel, Tate, he was recommending me to check that out. Before playing KCD in general, actually.
What book are you talking about? You don't mean the Damaran?
Oh no.
Damaran, that's how you pronounce it.
That one long ago.
Everyone I've talked to thinks Yaroslav is still working on it. Why didn't he tell anyone?
When Yaroslav started translating the Damaran, he soon realized what it was really about. He became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found out, they'd forbid him to continue the translation. They might even have the book destroyed. What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
The Damaran is a collection of 100 tales by Giovanni Boccaccio, framed by a story of 10 young Florentines who flee the Black Death in 1348 to a country villa. To pass the time, they tell stories for 10 days, with each having different themes, resulting in a work that explores themes of love, wit, fortune, and human nature. This book is considered a masterpiece of Italian literature and was influential for later writers like Chaucer. Work is a significant example of Renaissance humanism, focusing on earthly values and human experience rather than solely on religious or abstract concepts. Oh yeah, the church would not like this. Despite being written nearly 700 years ago, the stories are considered relatable and continue to be read and studied today. The book's framing story of people isolating during a plague has resonated with modern readers, particularly during events like the COVID-19 pandemic.
So, Yaroslav was working on something new down here?
The Damaran left a strong impression on him. He decided to write a book of his own, in the same spirit, to celebrate what is as valuable to man as love, or the spiritual life. He later asked Brother Ernest and me to work on the book together.
And what exactly did Yaroslav want to write about?
About humor, wit, laughter. About everything that can make a person laugh.
Why would someone write about that, of all things? I thought books were meant to be about...
Something lofty?
Well, something like that.
Yaroslav believed that a sense of humor could help a person in hard times just as much as strong faith could.
For sure. Can you recommend this game? Absolutely. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
Those are strong words, especially from a monk. Some might say it's not far off blasphemy.
Yaroslav didn't put laughter on the same level as God. On the contrary, he saw it as a precious and wise gift from our Lord.
Okay, Silver.
But as you say, not everyone would understand his thinking, especially among the brothers. That's why we met and worked in secret. Sometimes we'd write all night, other times we'd get into heated debates. And sometimes we just tried to outdo each other with witty sayings.
So basically you were sitting down here telling jokes all night?
Among other things, but mostly we were working.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch this after the stream is over. 99% of my streams can be watched later on if you just go to the live tab on my channel.
Go on then. Tell me one of the jokes you came up with.
Now? All right then. All right. Here's one. Do you know why monks lie down in the meadow among the sheep? Because they're waiting for the good shepherd.
Tell me another one.
The brothers are praying when suddenly the candle goes out. The novice gasps, "It's a sign." The older brother says, "Yes, that's someone's breathing too hard." What do you call it when someone robs a storeroom full of pulses, but then repents and puts everything back? Appeasement.
These are pretty good. 7 out of 10 jokes right there. Hey, Tormented, what's up?
All right, that's enough. I'd like to ask you something else.
Humor can really help with hard times. Yeah, it does for me, for sure. Especially some of the people, like some of my friends too. Like we love just making, I mean, not necessarily making fun of everything, but if something rough is going on, we can always find a way to have a good laugh during it. Laugh at the ridiculousness of life and how crazy it is and how we're all in it together, right?
Who helped write your book?
Me, obviously Yaroslav, and Brother Ernest, and also Blazhina.
And what was Blazhina doing here? She's a maid. She probably can't write. And women aren't allowed in the monastery, are they?
I didn't get it at first either. Why Yaroslav brought her here. If anyone had found out, the abbot would have thrown us all out. But I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the educated. How could we grasp its breadth with just our limited experience?
So, this isn't about any sin? Blazhena's just funny?
More than that. Her laughter, sense of humor, her knack for knowing when to make a joke. It's a true gift from God.
It's crazy how this is actually like a topic of conversation back then. Like cracking a joke during a plague at a monastery. This is like a huge thing.
Who exactly is Ernest? I don't think I've met him.
One of the older brothers. He's in charge of all the building and repairs in the monastery.
And do you know if he might have fallen ill too?
No idea. But now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while. And when I think how Yaroslav and Blazhina are doing...
I'd best go and check on him myself. Where's his cell?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
You're not close to nobility. Writing/reading was mostly for members of the clergy. Yeah, it's funny. Henry can't really write or read in the start of KCD1.
What about the elder confessor, Stephen? Was he never part of this?
He's got nothing to do with it. He doesn't know a thing, unless someone slipped up during confession.
Might be something else going on with him.
And how are you feeling, anyway? Are you alright?
Yes. At least for now.
No symptoms? Weakness, rash, fever, anything?
Nothing like that, I swear.
If you start feeling bad, report to the infirmary at once. Understood?
Of course.
Where did you say Brother Ernest's cell is?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
How long have you been meeting here?
Since the start of summer.
So at least 30 days?
Roughly. I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
I've heard enough. I'll go and check on Ernest now.
Wait. What about me? What's going to happen to me?
I told you, if you're not feeling well, go to the infirmary. Albich will take care of you. Don't worry.
I meant, please, don't tell the abbot about it. We weren't doing anything wrong, but if he found out, he'd throw us out.
Interesting. So it seems like we have the agency to tell the abbot of this if we want, but I'm just going to be, like I said, I'm not going to be the morality police. We've done a lot of wrongs in our Henry's life as well, so we'll just let these people do what they got to do.
Why would I tell him?
I don't support jokes, though.
You didn't do anything wrong here.
Thank you. And may God protect you.
Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Whew, it's damp, chilly, but the air is clear.
There has to be some information about the nope. Wojtek wanted to check on Ernest, but I better do it myself. His cell is under the abbot's quarters. I disturbed the monk Wojtek in the hidden room. He admitted reluctantly what he and Yaroslav had been doing there. They'd been writing a book about laughter. Blagena helped them, and so did another monk, Brother Ernest. Wojtek said that he hadn't seen Ernest leave his cell in days, and he was worried.
If the disease really spread through foul air, then they must have caught it somewhere else.
Okay, so far nothing too crazy going on. But we're going to see what this turns into. It's going to turn into something. I like how it's grounded in realism, but I'm sure we're going to be involved in something quite nefarious here soon. Okay, how do I get to... Well, I didn't do too good on my tour, did I?
Sorry?
Yes, Suchate. Alright, let's go ahead and find the cell. Apparently I don't know how to get around here. Where the hell is it? Here it is. I think it's this one. Oh shit.
Christ.
Better close that door.
Late.
See?
A rash. Same as the sick in the infirmary. But he died sooner, so he must have been the first to catch it.
Are we catching it right now? He died.
Some building plans. Looks like a church, and underneath, probably a crypt? I should tell Albich about this.
Okay, back to Albich we go. We'll leave the door open. Hopefully somebody finds his body. 1 second, y'all. I gotta run to the bathroom. Sorry, I drank like a gallon of water before I started streaming because I was dehydrated today. For anybody wondering, this is like a blanket. It's got a hood and arm slits. Kind of nice when it's wintertime and it's cold. Doesn't cover the arms though, which is, I don't know. It's nice. It's not something you wear outside. Good for a cozy stream or waking up in the morning. All right, let's go ahead and talk to the abbot. Oh, that purse for the guy. Good thing. You know, I forgot about that. Hold on. See if I can remember what he said. Let me see if I can find the purse right now. My guess is it's going to be somewhere right here. I forget what he said, though. We're going to try to find the purse really quickly.
About that purse?
Yes?
Can you remind me of...
They were carrying me along the path by the ponds. I got caught on some bush, and as they yanked me around, it was near that well.
All right.
Thanks, Henry.
Got it. See if we can go find her right now. Where's Pebbles when you need him? Oh, silly me. I only had one light on for the stream.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you. Never mind then.
There you go. It takes care of the crappy green screen look. Hey, there it is.
That looks like Slavek's purse. I should return it to him.
Right in that bush. Worried about Henry? Maybe he catches it and dies at the end. I don't know. Someone did say this is the end of Henry's story. He got away with it in the first game, though, so...
About that person.
Yes?
I did. It was lying by the path next to that big bush, just like you said.
Really?
Here you are.
That's the one! Thanks, Henry. Here, this for you, for your help. Without that purse, I'd be a beggar. Not much of a reward, I know.
14
You'll probably
groschen.
earn more working with Master Albich.
Oh.
You know
Isn't
what?
money.
I'll teach you a trick I picked up recently. Might come in handy one day.
A trick, eh? Go on then.
When a bigger bloke comes charging at you, move quickly to the side and stick out your elbow. Aim just under the ribs. It's a tender spot. If you land it, he'll fold like a sack, wheezing like an old nag.
All right, so we learned improved unarmed, so it isn't actually a combo or anything, I don't think. Whoa, we don't like this guy. Get out of my face.
I found another infected.
You're not the only one.
Zombie apocalypse?
While you were gone, they brought in several more. So, where's your sick man?
With the Lord now. I found him too late.
Lord have mercy. Do you at least know who it was?
One of the monks. His name was Ernest.
Ernest, scared
That's
stupid.
the second death today. Let's hope it's the last. The confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
No.
Don't blame yourself. I'm sure you did everything you could to help him.
We tried, but sometimes there's just nothing we can do. At least we know he's no longer suffering. And what about you? Did you find out anything about the others who are sick? Do they have anything in common?
Yeah, imagine if Henry just catches the Black Death and then just dies. We don't even finish the quest line. That's just the end, and Warhorse wanted to keep it realistic, like Brass said. It's just over. Or it'd be pretty crazy if this turned into a zombie apocalypse. They just completely flip the script on realism, and this just turns into a zombie game. Like Dying Light. That'd be cool.
I found some jewelry in Stephen's cell. It looked quite old.
Jewelry? Where would he have got that from?
He might have stolen it. But given how strict he was about the seal of confession, it doesn't seem likely. Maybe someone else stole it. But guilt caught up with him, and he gave it to Stephen during confession.
Maybe. But surely we'd have heard about such a theft by now. Unless...
They stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea. It's all just guesswork.
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav and Blazhena were meeting regularly. There's a secret copying workshop in the cellar.
A secret? But why? And what in God's name was she doing there?
From what I gathered, the translator got hold of some indecent book in the vernacular. I think it was called...
The Decameron?
Yes. You know it?
It caused quite a stir at the university in Padua. The students loved it, the masters forbade it, and the clergy cursed it. But back to the matter. What else?
Yaroslav was only supposed to translate the book, but it ended up inspiring him to write something of his own, and that's what he was working on.
50 Shades of Grey?
That explains why those three got infected. Do you think it happened in their workshop? Did you notice dampness, mold, any strange smell or bad air?
Nothing like that. It was damp, but the air was otherwise clean.
In that case, someone must have brought the illness to them.
But who?
Probably Ernest. If he died first, it would make sense.
Or maybe the illness just killed him faster because he was older. Like the confessor.
That's possible too.
So, what are we going to do now?
We'll go to the abbot. You, Zacharias, and I. This is getting out of hand, and the number of sick keeps rising.
To the abbot? Right now?
You think waiting will solve anything?
You've all come. That can't mean anything good.
The truth is, more are falling ill and the infirmary's filling up fast.
We're trying to give them all they need. But soon there'll be no beds, and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
The old confessor. Brother Stephen.
And Brother Ernest, too.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No one even knew he'd fallen ill.
So, it started then.
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be deadly without care.
And Stephen's age didn't help either.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. The old, the sick, those no one missed were the first to die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time, let alone give them the last rites. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
We do have some good news. With Henry's help, we might soon uncover where the infection's coming from.
Oh no. All right, we're not going to tell. This is cool how it comes down to a speech check.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid both met with Ernest, so the illness must have spread between them.
They all met? Even the maid? Why?
Well, I didn't mean they were all together at the same time. Just that both Yaroslav and Blazhena had encounters with Ernest.
Why would a maid be meeting with Ernest? That makes no sense.
Ernest never left the monastery grounds.
He did, in fact. Fairly often. He was one of the few allowed out for work reasons.
Then they must have run into each other by chance, somewhere outside.
Very well, then.
Just breathing the same foul air as someone infected for a while puts you at risk.
And since I found Ernest already dead, we believe he's the one who brought the sickness among the others. If he was the first to die, then he must have been the first to catch it, right?
But where did he catch it?
I don't know yet, Father. But I have certain suspicions. I found building plans in his cell. Looked like a floor plan of the church.
That means nothing. Ernest oversaw all construction work in the monastery.
And what had he been working on lately?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church. A floor had collapsed above the crypt recently. He was assigning tasks to laborers and overseeing the work.
Which crypt do you mean?
Some important nobles are buried there. But most of all, it's the tomb of my predecessors. May their souls rest in peace.
That might be the source of the foul air. The illness could have spread from the exposed crypt.
I ought to go examine it.
I ought to go into the church and inspect everything thoroughly. Especially that crypt.
That's not a good idea. If the illness is really spreading from there, no one should go in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias. But Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition, and we must put it to the test.
Enough. What nonsense is this? No one's going into that crypt. The disease is spreading. The infirmary is full. We've already got 2 dead.
Father, I understand you're afraid, but...
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul, and it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most. I'll just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out. All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against our will?
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time, I humbly ask for your help.
We aren't allowed to leave.
You'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request. Help me, you may consider it granted.
It's for the best, Albich. Even if it turns out not to be the plague, it's still a deadly illness, and we're within sight of the town. If it spreads to Kuttenberg, it'd be a disaster.
What if this guy's behind anything?
But as you wish. I'm sorry, Henry, but I'm afraid we have no choice.
Full hardcore playthrough? Maybe one day. It's a lot of time. There's not enough viewers for KCD streams anymore. God, they do some of the best cutscenes in all of gaming. The way these scenes are set up, the camera angles, the music. Okay, 70.
tibi domine fratrum nostrum, militer commendamus, ut quem in hac vita mortali, immenso semper es prosecutus amore, nunc malis omnibus liberatum, et requiem in gredi iubias sempiternam. Tuam ergo clementium deprecamur, ut via prima iam transierunt, illum in paradisum tum begnine perducas, ubi neque luctus, neque clamor,
Do you have a little smirk on his face?
Sed pax et gaudium, cum filio tuo et spiritus sancto in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Amen.
What now?
This whole situation keeps getting worse. How am I meant to treat a disease I know almost nothing about? This can't end well.
Then what do you suggest? The abbot's forbidden us from going anywhere outside the infirmary.
Not only that, he's had the monastery gates shut. No one's allowed in.
Or out. Ludolf's men are even patrolling the grounds. We're literally imprisoned.
Still, something must be done. The beds are nearly full, and there's not endless space on the floor either.
Henry, I know I've no right to ask this of you.
Speak plainly. What do you need?
Straight to the point. You remind me of myself. I always used to urge Albich too, remember?
How could I forget? You young ones are always rushing about. But to the point. Search the church crypt. If there's a plague grave down there, uncovered by that collapse, then at least we'll know for sure.
But surely no one would have buried plague victims there. That's where the abbot's tombs are.
I'm not looking to confirm it. On the contrary, I want to rule it out. I still don't believe we're dealing with plague. I'll stay here and tend to the sick.
Let me assist you, friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's enough work here for the both of us. Henry, try speaking with the workers repairing the collapsed floor. In the best case, they might have noticed something. In the worst case, they'll already be showing symptoms of the disease.
And how do I get there? I'm not even supposed to poke my nose outside. The knights are patrolling the grounds.
If they catch him wandering somewhere he shouldn't be, they'll have him thrown out.
And the abbot will find out we're investigating the source of the outbreak despite his explicit orders. But this is about lives. Henry, I believe you can do it. But still, be careful.
Didn't syphilis kill Blackbeard?
I'll do what must be done. Just make sure you look after the sick.
Hold on. In Italy, physicians wear a kind of hood with a mask. It protects them from foul air and perhaps even the plague.
True. I've heard the same in Padua.
Sounds good. But where am I meant to get one around here?
With a bit of skill, you can make it yourself. All you need for the hood is a piece of leather. You'll need to hang fragrant herbs around the collar. Something like mint or sage.
Might as well perfume myself all over.
You jest. But yes. The less foul air you breathe in, the better.
You can use the
Isn't it funny
workbench
that they
in the
actually believe
alchemical
that?
workshop to make it.
All right. I'll be off then.
Best of luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
Yeah, I feel like Warhorse would be really good at making a Game of Thrones game because they're so good at like these cutscenes and the dialogue and everything. I feel like they'd fit quite well into the Game of Thrones world. Pretty cool to be at the wall in the north fighting White Walkers. Be sick. All right, so now we are not able to freely move around here. Interesting. So this is bringing up the question here. So we have a task right here called prevention. The plague really is raging. So we need to make this herb hat. I wonder if we don't do this, what that will cause if we don't do the prevention task. My first savior schnock. Got some dried mint. Wonder if that works. Cool. That actually worked. That's awesome.
Amen.
What are you doing here?
Tell me something about...
What do you want to know?
How did you end up in Zacharias' service?
I used to serve several important courtiers. I must have made an impression on Master Zacharias because he requested my service specifically. King Sigismund readily agreed, and so it will be 2 years now that I've been serving him.
Where are you from?
I was born in Zadar, that is in Dalmatia by the sea. I grew up at my uncle Stepan Latkovich's court. Until recently, he governed a huge estate in central Croatia, Dalmatia, and Slavonia.
Until recently?
After an unfortunate event, our lands and properties went to Sigismund's father-in-law, Herman of Scilly.
What do you mean by unfortunate event? The one that cost you your properties?
It was a little misunderstanding, which became known as the Bloody Sabor of Krzewcy.
Real history.
An assembly of the foremost representatives of nobility and political power in the country. And at this particular assembly, King Sigismund had my uncle, along with most of his people, killed.
Why did Sigismund do that?
He was still bitter about Nicopolis. But what really angered him was my uncle's support for Ladislaus of Naples. He had long had his eyes set on the throne of Hungary. So you can imagine the king was not pleased.
Don't you want to take revenge?
Alone? Against the entire Holy Empire? I am no madman, unlike my uncle. He paid for betrayal with his life. Our entire family lost everything. Our properties, our standing, our power, our future. and I want to fix it. I wear black as a sign of shame for my family. I will not wear anything else until I regain the king's trust.
Are you sure you can accomplish that in one lifetime?
Worst comes worst, I'll die in black too. At least it is suited for the grave.
Not that I know many people from Dalmatia, but your name sounds more Hungarian.
And that is on purpose. The name Lachkovich is not exactly favoured at Sigismund's court, so I have learned to use the Hungarian variant.
Interesting. Is there something more going on with this guy and Zacharias that I do not know? Already got the mint.
I'll have to watch out for those patrolling knights.
Okay, this is where we're not supposed to be now. 2 knights right there. Oh, shit. Oh, there's guys up top.
Please leave. Did you not hear the abbot's orders?
Forgive the intrusion, Brother Librarian.
An apology will not spare us this dreadful illness, but obeying the abbot's orders might. Haven't you heard them? I moved in here so I could continue my work and keep the mandated solitude. So leave me in its safe embrace and go away.
I understand, but I've come on an urgent matter.
And I'm urgently asking you to leave me be. I don't want to catch the illness and stand before the Lord. Not yet.
Man, it's a good thing. This is definitely best doing this at the end of the game when you've already beaten it, when you have higher skills with everything. Let's go for a scholar check here.
Brother Librarian, I understand your fear, but remember our Lord Christ. Did he fear the lepers? And what did he say to the Samaritan who returned from the church to thank him?
Your faith has healed you.
You see? There's no need to fear the dreadful illness if your soul is pure.
So you believe this illness is a test for us?
Well, yes, I think it might be. But I'm only guessing. I wouldn't dare pass judgment on the Lord's intention.
Ah, you've spoken wisely and humbly. I can never compare to our Lord Christ, but in your words I find comfort and a spark of hope.
May I ask you a favor, then?
But please, keep it brief.
Brother Librarian, I need your help.
What is it?
This might sound odd, but do you have that book where I could find a recipe for aromatic oil?
My answer may sound even odder. I do. It's on the stand over there. One of my brothers was searching for a recipe, an oil for hardened heels, from working out in our garden. Perhaps it will be of use to you.
Alright, now I just need to brew the aromatic oil. There should be a room with an alchemy supply next. Should be room with alchemy supplies next door to our chamber in the infirmary. Scent for cleansing the air. You need oil, 3 handfuls of chamomile, a handful of sage, and a handful of valerian. Okay, well, we can't do this yet. Oh, wait, maybe this isn't what I was... Hold on, wait, is that the wrong book? Or the wrong recipe? No, it's gotta be it. I feel like I'm still missing things, though. Oh. Got that. I don't have everything that I need in the room. I gotta go gather it. We don't have chamomile. I have sage. We need 3 handfuls of chamomile, handful of sage, and a handful of valerian. Don't have valerian or chamomile. I mean, I know where I can probably go get some right now, but... Which I have some on my horse. Oh, hold on, what is this right here? Aha! Was valerian in there? No.
Dead, infected.
who then became dead as well.
Missing Valerian. Poppy. Eyebright, mint. Chamomile, wormwood. St. John's. No, did I pick all the Valerian? There we go. I used to know the herbs by heart as to what they look like out in the wild, but Savior Schnapps, the strength of it can give you, like, I know healing, a more powerful heal is the stronger version. There might be another effect too, like another buff. See if I remember how to do this. First time ever using oil, I think. Add the chamomile and boil for 3 turns. Grind the sage and add to the cauldron. See how I did. Henry's fragrant oil.
I've got everything I need to make the plague mask. Now, just to actually make it.
Yeah, how do we do that? Blacksmithing? No. How the hell do you make the plague mask? There's no leather working in this game. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have any. Does deer skin count?
I hope this works.
This is funny. The plague hood. Dang, it doesn't look like the witch doctor. Look at the nose, it's got a bunch of sage around it. Alright. Cool. So I don't know like what that would actually do. It's a funny quest. But like, I mean, putting sage around your nose you wouldn't think is gonna prevent you from getting the Black Death or whatever is going around here. Maybe it does in this guy, I don't know. At least we did it. That was kind of fun. Oh no, that's not good.
Careful.
Alright, now we can go back to the main quest. It might be worth taking a look into the monastery's crypt, but I should be careful. The abbot has ordered a lockdown. The ground collapsed inside the church. It might be worth speaking to the workers outside the church to see if they know anything suspicious.
We'll be standing here. As long as God will. And as long as His grace the... What's that?
Oh no! Shit!
Christ, what now? Oh, to hell with it.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh shit, dude, he just saw me.
Strange.
What are you trying?
I'd like to ask you something.
Look, I don't want to meddle in anything. Go and ask Loisa over there.
Farewell.
Damn! You gave me a...
What are you doing here?
What do you think? I'm keeping watch so no one goes inside.
And why?
Because you might end up getting hurt in there. There's an hole in the middle of the floor, like the mouth of hell. If you stroll in there, gawping at the ceiling, you could fall in and break your neck.
Reminds me of that one side quest where you go down underground where that crazy guy is.
Will you let me in?
No one's allowed in. What are you even doing here? I thought no one but us was allowed out here.
It's a big church. Plenty of ways in. And I'm under orders from Master Albich and Zacharias. Royal physicians, so sooner or later I'll find someone who'll let me in. But if it's you, then I'll remember it. And who knows? Maybe one day you'll need a doctor. Then you'll be glad of my gratitude.
Oh. Having a sawbones o' me might be useful. Especially now. Alright then. Just remember I helped you, yeah? Here's the key. But not a word to anyone. Got it?
Thanks. Much appreciated.
And watch yourself. There's more lads inside, from another crew. And they want nothing to do with us. With a bit of luck, they'll ignore you same as us. But best not bother them.
I'll be careful.
It's crazy like how, I mean, my character's so developed and I happen to have the right perks and everything to make this DLC quite easy so far to get answers. And it's kind of nice, but also I kind of enjoy not being able to do things the easy way. That's usually like the majority of my KCD run. Being forced to find other solutions. Like a lot of players aren't going to be able to talk their way in here and they're going to have to find another way in. Like, maybe there's a way you can... Like, look at this. Look at it. There's a way in. See? It's so cool. I have the key. So I can just go right through the door, but... Hey, Dev, what's up? Henry looks like a ninja because he is currently wearing a mask trying to protect him from the death plague, the Black Death, or some sort of sickness that's spreading. I actually just crafted that, believe it or not. All right, one of the workers, Loiza, should know more about what they're doing in the church.
Still, I don't like it one bit. Better guiding up here than down. Oh, there though. That's true. We ought to do another sweep.
That's one hell of a bloody
Who'd
pit.
even try sneaking in? Now of all times. You never know. Well, if you say so. Come on.
Okay, yeah, these guys can't see me. Wasn't sure at first. Yeah, it's like a leather mask with a bunch of sage and herbs and oils around it that they believe will protect from the disease. God, this is so cool, isn't it? I just went back to the same place. Shit, what the hell am I thinking? We're not being bad, Henry, just yet.
Huh. Strange.
Nice, Dev, nice. Yeah, this game is so good. I mean, I love the first one, but this one, in my opinion, is better. And not in every way. There's some things I like about the first game more. First game was a little bit more challenging, in my opinion. I like starting Henry as more of a peasant in the first game. I really enjoyed his progression, less so in this game. But overall, though, this is the first game on steroids, so I think you're going to enjoy it. So huge, too. It's crazy. Wow, look at this.
Let's hope the mask does the trick. They were robbing the graves. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, rotting corpses.
You agree, Can? Yeah. It's like they gave their fans exactly what they wanted. An improved KCD 1 with more and better content. Well, I don't want to say better. There's a lot of great quests in the first game, but better gameplay. More interesting locations.
A drawing of some kind of cross.
Whoa.
Hey? What's this?
Oh, shit. You just lock me in? Or are they coming in?
A map of the underground.
They did exactly what you would expect a company, or that you want a studio to do. While a lot of other studios will just like completely change the game with a sequel or something in hopes of trying to reach like a much wider audience. They did streamline a few things, but for the most part, it's mostly just better, period. Oh, you don't agree, JB? Huh, interesting. It's all good. What do you mean by changing direction, just out of curiosity? I don't really know what that means. Someone's locked me in the crypt. I have to get out. Alright, oh, they intentionally locked me in. Okay. Well, I can lockpick. There's got to be another way, too. Hold on, let's see. People that can't lockpick. What about that map they gave me? Oh, look at this. Aha. It's all good, Selchi. Well, you can't start this quest until you're on the second map, so you're already halfway through the game, kind of. But it's definitely a lot easier if you do it towards the end when you've leveled up things like stealth and everything a lot higher. But I think you can do it pretty early on when you reach the second map.
Carries on.
Oh, this is cool. Anybody got a nail bomb from Divinity?
Huh? Sure he found it. I'll get you.
Shit. Well, there's our first combat. Oh, they knocked it down.
What do you think you're doing?
Well, you know exactly what I'm doing, brother.
To hell with it.
Please don't turn around. Please don't turn around. Please don't turn around. Please don't turn around.
For bandages and dressing. Those old habits they sent us didn't last long. A few more days of this, and we'll start taking people's blankets. And when those...
Christ, Albich! What happened?
I am, yes. But it looks like we've been robbed.
Why? And who did it, for Christ's sake?
Gentlemen, please! Keep it down. You're disturbing the patients. For God's sake, what happened here? What a mess.
What do you think? Someone was clearly looking for something.
But there's nothing of value here.
Well, actually...
Albich! You brought them here? What were you thinking?
And was I supposed to leave them unsupervised?
And? Were they stolen?
Thank the Lord, no. I still had them on me.
Yeah, my character's way stealthier, for sure. Than when I started the game. I have all these perks and everything, too.
Can someone tell me what exactly was nearly stolen?
As you know, Henry, I spend a good part of my life at King Wenceslas's court, tending to his health. Thanks to that, I learned much about his private life. What ailed him, how and when he got injured.
Medical records.
And what treatments I used. I recorded all my findings and methods, partly in case anyone cast doubts on them, and partly for others to copy, if necessary. If these
confidential
detailed records
information
were to fall into the wrong hand, I dare not imagine the consequences.
Plenty of folk would pay handsomely for them.
Or tried to steal them for that very reason. Who could have got in and made such a mess?
Zacharias is awfully suspect.
Sick. I noticed nothing.
Nor did I'm afraid. There's work here for 3 more physicians.
That actually made it quite easy.
He wanted to work here, too.
But we still don't know who to suspect.
Surely you realize the abbot himself might be interested in those records.
Father Jan?
I might have to pickpocket this guy.
We've known each other for years.
Not quite well enough. When he heard you were coming, he was pressing me to persuade you to let him read them.
But that's out of the question. Absolutely not.
That's exactly what I told him. The look on his face. If looks could kill, I'd be dead.
How did he even hear about them?
Their existence is no secret. Even King Sigismund mentioned them to me once or twice. And if he ever said anything in front of the abbot...
And the thief waited until the monastery was closed?
So, Albich isn't leaving. Even if he wanted to.
Let's not jump to conclusions. And don't start pointing fingers. Henry, go and ask Brother Benedict and Dinesh in the infirmary if they noticed anything. Maybe we'll get lucky.
All right, then. I'll return to my patients and pretend nothing's amiss. No need to alarm them over this.
Right.
Definitely a snitch, or is that what Warhorse wants us to think? You know, we don't exactly know yet. Yeah, DOS 2 is a great game. I can't wait to play it again myself. The new DLC is enjoyable so far. Yeah, it's been good. I really like the new area. I think it's super cool. It's a little slow, the start of it so far, but I'm actually typically okay with that in a game like this. But if things start picking up a little bit, it could be. But so far, so good. You really got to like invest yourself into some of these quests, like the realism of them and what's really going on here. Because, like, I mean, obviously, you're not going to just be battling a dragon or something like that. So, I think that's why KCD in general is just a little bit more niche, because a lot of people aren't really into like realistic medieval. It's boring to them or whatever, which is understandable. But for me, I just love being in anything medieval, just immersing myself in this time period, and even regular stories are exciting. Something cool about learning, especially with a game like this, like you're learning like not everything in the game, but mostly everything is grounded in realism, and a lot of it is actually based on real stories too. And even if a particular quest isn't necessarily true, something similar probably happened around that time.
Everything's upside down.
I really want to pickpocket his ass, man. Not literally his ass, but you guys get what I'm saying.
Is there anything I can help you with around here?
Leave the treatment to us. But Dinesh did mention he's been having trouble with Solarius.
What's it about?
About food supplies. Even before the monastery was closed, old Julian was a miser. But now we have to haggle over every morsel.
You really think I can do something about it?
Couldn't hurt to try. Go and speak to Dinesh. He'll explain what's what.
Yes, I have done the blacksmith DLC. I highly recommend any of you guys that haven't made it to the second map yet or haven't played the game yet, if you're gonna play it, get the blacksmith, the Legacy of the Forge DLC. And make sure you have it by the time you reach the second map, because it's definitely a DLC that works much better as you play through the game versus doing it at the end, which is what I did. All right, what time is it right now? It's 12:36. As much as I want to keep pushing on, I think I'm going to call it there for the night because it's getting quite late. But yeah, initial impressions are pretty good here. I'm enjoying the story. Really curious to see what's going to happen here, and we're starting to get into some weird stuff here with potential murder and potential other plots going on outside of just the, a potential plague that's happening. If there even is a plague, that's the question. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. It was fun to come back to KCD2, one of my favorite games of all time. And yeah. Like I said earlier this week, I might be gone for a few days this week, so I'm not sure if I'll be live on Thursday night or not. If I am here, though, I will try to go live. But it's up in the air whether or not. I might be going away for a couple days, but I don't have it set in stone yet, so you guys have a great night, and I'll catch you soon, and be on the lookout over the next who knows how long for a ton of Exodus videos, because I am delving so deep into Exodus lore. I just got the Traveler's Handbook in today. I already have the encyclopedia. I'm on page like 600 something on the Archimedes Engine by Peter F. Hamilton. I'm taking in all of the Exodus world building and lore. Not only am I just taking it in as like a fan, like who likes it, but I'm like actually studying it. And I'm really enjoying it, because this is what I did with Forgotten Realms lore for Baldur's Gate 3. So like as I'm reading the Archimedes Engine, when a certain creature comes in or something, like I'll go on my phone in my Google Docs and write down what page that creature was introduced, so then I can reference it later. And rereading a bunch of the chapters, rereading the encyclopedia, trying to become an expert on the world building and lore, because it's so interesting and cool. And as somebody who's never been like a sci-fi fan, so to say, I've never not liked it, but I've never like been excited about it. Exodus, and also The Expanse too, but really Exodus, the world building and lore has made me so interested in this new franchise and this new universe. With all that said, we don't know how the game's going to turn out. The game could end up sucking. It is a Wizards of the Coast does own Archetype Entertainment. Even though Archetype says they have freedom, you still never know how that's going to go. But man, the world building and the lore is 10 out of 10 so far. It's some of the most interesting shit I've ever read. It's so good. So yeah, I'll be doing a ton of videos on that. I think in December we're going to get a release date for when Exodus is actually coming out, as well as a gameplay trailer, another trailer that will kind of give us an update, maybe a better look at how the game actually is, outside of the lore and the world building, which I already know is going to be good. And hopefully I can cover the crap out of it on its lead up to its launch. Be cool if it was coming out in like the summertime. Then I'll just start a lore series right up and be covering everything for it, and hopefully it turns out good. All right, catch you guys in the next one. It's called Exodus. It's an upcoming sci-fi RPG by Archetype Entertainment, which was created by several former BioWare devs, like during the golden age BioWare, not recent BioWare. And they've really just been going all out. And, you know, as hesitant as most of us are with Wizards of the Coast, everything's looking great so far. And Wizards is willing to put in time and money into helping, you know, fund the world building and the tabletop experience, and all that's like 10 out of 10 for quality so far, in my opinion. So it's a good sign. Doesn't mean the game's going to be good though, but maybe even if the Exodus franchise, maybe like initially, like the first game is good, or maybe the first 2 games, and then like 5 years down the line, Wizards and Hasbro completely ruins the franchise. Maybe that happens, but hey, if they can at least get the first few things right, I'm going to be there to enjoy it while we have it. So see as I feel. Good luck with your streams, Dev. And enjoy KCD too.
That!
I'll shoot you a sub. I just went over to your channel right now. Yep, I see you streaming Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Nice.